Good afternoon, America. We are here with Tuna. And as always, she's about to eat, so give me a second. Oh man, she's hungry, look at that. For the people that are new to, that are actually familiar with the Tuna episodes, you guys will notice that she has a brand new bowl. Don't fall. Here you go. Alright, let me try to fix this camera now. Alright, there we go. Much better. Yeah. We're here with Tuna today because, yeah, Tuna wanted to come on. And she got a new bowl. Some of you might remember that she had a white bowl previously, but now she has this one. It's a little bit more ergomatic. I think that's the term. She doesn't have to reach down so low now, since I kind of platformed. God damn, I need a haircut. No, you're not done. But anyways, yes, I'm finally not in costume. I'm not wearing face paint, or as some of my co-workers like to say, makeup. Makeup, face paint, whatever you want to call it. The month of October is done, so you guys are gonna get me in my natural face. Oh, you done? All right, everybody, I guess Tuna's done. Is she? Let's see. You done? No, she's not. But anyways, yeah, October's done, so no more face paint. I did want to discuss all the good stuff that I posted on my Instagram. For those of you that aren't following me on Instagram, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know? Alright, kitty, sit back. Yeah, what are you doing? Shit. I post a lot of good content on Instagram, and I feel like it goes unnoticed. Let me tell you. And I guess let me elaborate a little bit. So, on Instagram, you know, I got mostly guys on, I'll be honest. But what did you expect, you know? But there's some girls on there. And I know that these girls are Disney fans because I've seen them post about Disney stuff. And, okay, I don't want to get too much into detail, but, you know, I know they're Disney fans, you know? And, you know, some of you might know that I was Miguel from that movie Coco for Halloween, or for the month of October, because that was a lot of things. And I actually got that suggestion from one of my co-workers, who, in fact, is also, you know, one of these Disney-loving people, right? A female co-worker. And she had this idea, like, oh, why don't you be that motherfucker, you know? And I was like, yeah, that sounds good, actually. She was like, oh, if you post that, I bet, like, a lot of girls are gonna like that. And I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. You know what? I should like be Miguel for my podcast. God damn, should have put on Joe. And she was like, oh shit, yeah, that'd be a good plan. So we planned that out, right? Keep in mind, this was like fucking October something, like before October 15th or anything. And you know, it was October, spooky season and whatnot, right? So, you know, I wanted to post a bunch of shit that kind of like was spooky season related or whatnot, you know? Like, I had this post on my story. It was, you know, it was essentially a fucking dead baby joke. I made a joke about dead babies, you know? And I thought it was funny, you know? And I also thought that, like, you know, a bunch of guys are gonna like that shit, right? Because again, I thought it was funny, you know? Usually guys get my humor more than girls, so, you know. I post that fucking, picture about that picture slash joke about dead babies onto my Instagram story. It was like mostly all fucking girls liking that shit. Some of these fucking girls even had kids. And I was like, God damn, I was not expecting that. Like all these girls, there was like no fucking dudes at all. It was all girls liking my dead baby joke. And I was like, God damn. All right. Well, let's see if these girls like my fucking Coco costume reveal for episode, I think it was what, 46? Pretty sure it was 46. 46 or 47. But anyways, yeah, fucking I reveal my costume, right? For those of you that are on my Instagram, you guys I'm sure remember that. Like I was like, oh, episode fucking whatever. Can you guess who I am? And I thought it was quite obvious who I was. I thought I did a pretty good job at my face paint / makeup. All they got were fucking likes from guys. I was like, all right, that's interesting. I was like, okay. Not what I expected, but at least someone's liking it, shit. And so, I don't know, I just thought that was interesting, like all the girls seemed to like dead baby jokes, but when it came to like dressing up as a fucking Disney character, all the guys liked it, And I mean, it's not like I was a fucking masculine ass fucking Disney character that's getting all the girls, like that one motherfucker, Gaston. It wasn't like I was Gaston or anything like that. I was fucking a little Mexican kid, So I was like, all right, that's interesting, Is it not? Is it not? You would think that all these girls that like Disney, some of them, at least one, would fucking, like it, but no, I'd rather like fucking dead baby jokes, instead of Disney. Am I bitter about it? Nah. I'm just playing it up for the camera. So I tell myself. So anyways, another post that I did that I feel really went unnoticed was this post that I did about the vampire wine that we drank, we being me and Freddie, for the Halloween special. Now, I was originally gonna post the vampire wine video with Olivia Rodrigo's fucking what's that song called, Vampire, just because I like Olivia Rodrigo, and Vampire is one of my favorite songs from her, right? But I was like, you know what? Oh, and also because all my coworkers fucking hate that song, so just to stick it to them, But yeah, I was on Instagram, I want to say maybe the day before I posted that shit, and I saw some dumbass fucking reel that was like, I probably shouldn't get too much into detail for those of you that saw the actual vampire wine video and actually enjoy good quality films by Quentin Tarantino. You guys will know what movie I was referencing. Alright, I don't think anybody that watches this podcast actually watches fucking Quentin Tarantino, honestly. And I don't think anybody on my Instagram watches anything Quentin Tarantino related, honestly. But I saw this clip from a movie. I thought it was really cool. The music that was used in that clip, I was like, damn, that's a really good catchy song. Like, what is it? So of course I went to the comments and tried finding a comment that said like, oh, the artist's name is this and that, whatever, right? But instead I found some fucking like comments that kind of just described the scene, like, oh my gosh, like this scene is perfect. Like some girl wrote, this scene is perfect, like encapsulates, am I using that word correctly? It encapsulates the fear, the demon that you thought you escaped and all of a sudden it finds you again. And I was like, wow, I don't really got much context of the scene, but I like that. I like that. It really does go well with that music slash song that they used in the background. So of course I did some research, and yeah, that's pretty much what it was from my understanding. I haven't watched the movie yet, but yeah, this girl gets away from someone that kills her family, and then years later, this motherfucker shows up again in her adulthood, and she's just fucking trying her best to remain calm, but you could tell that she's freaking out in the inside. And so I was like, wow, I think this really goes well with some of the themes that we've been talking about for the past 3 or 2 episodes of I don't know what you want to call it, the episodes in which I have face paint on. The idea of not being able to escape a demon that you thought you did. And then you find out that, oh shit, this demon is still freaks me out, still makes me freak out at the inside, and I gotta do my best to not show it. So that's why I created the Vampire Wine video with that song. I thought it looked pretty damn ominous, honestly. I thought the lighting was great. I'm surprised nobody liked it. I thought it was great. But anyways, yeah, if anyone's wondering, why the fuck did Caesar post a fucking, dramatic ass shot of a fucking vampire wine, or the vampire wine, with that fucking intense ass music? Well, there's a fucking backstory to it. I fucking thought it went well. Plus, I was gonna fucking drink that wine the next day for the Halloween special, which is fucking disgusting. Holy shit. Damn, that shit was disgusting, but we killed it. We fucking killed it. How much time we got on this shit? Damn, what the fuck? I thought it was 20 minutes in already. Oh, I should have fucking done my hair. So anyways, yeah. If anyone's wondering about that's the backstory to that. I thought it provided good symbolism too, because, a vampire, some people might be scared of vampires. So, imagine you escape a vampire, and then years later, the vampire returns, right? Maybe I thought too deeply into this. I don't think most people actually care about that, but that's the backstory I thought I'd explain, because I think I posted a lot for the month of October. And my posts are good, man. I think a lot of you people were sleeping on my fucking Paddington Bear Babadook video. I posted that shit too. I made sure I posted that shit at night, because I was hoping that people would fucking look at that shit at night and be freaked out. Because, the people that I showed, they told me it was oh man, that's creepy. You should have seen, their facial expressions change. They see cute-ass Paddington Bear, waving at them. Probably wondering why there's some creepy-ass music in the fucking background. And then 5 seconds in, the image changes to the Babadook. Because Paddington Bear is the Babadook. If you didn't know. Not a lot of people know this, but yeah. So anyways, yeah, I feel like a lot of people slept on that post. I posted that shit on TikTok. Last time I checked, it had 3,000 views. So I felt very proud. At least some people watched my shit. Watched and liked. But anyways, what else? There was something else I wanted to bring up. So I've been on Instagram, and there's this fucking frog. Not Noelia. Another frog. This frog fucking speaks Spanish. He teaches Spanish. Now I was very impressed by this frog. I think his name is Senor Frog. Some shit like that. But he speaks Spanish very well. It's very impressive. Now, I know my coworkers hate me for saying this, but my Spanish is way better than theirs. Like they got ghetto Spanish, you know, and they think that's good Spanish. But my shit's academic, you know. Specifically one coworker, you know, not specifically two coworkers, you know, and they hate that my Spanish is better than theirs because I hate Spanish music and all they do is like listen to like that fucking Bad Bunny bullshit, you know. But anyways, yeah, this fucking frog speaks very good Spanish. I wish I wrote down his name. I'm pretty sure it's Senor Frog, but he's a blue frog. He's a blue frog, and I think you could like fucking schedule lessons with him if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, yeah, fucking. I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to fucking mention. Let me grab Tuna, and we'll end this episode at. Wow, this is gonna be a fucking short episode. Whatever. Did you guys go vote? It's election day. Let me grab Tuna, and we'll be back. All right, we're back with Tuna. You want to say anything before we leave? All right, everybody. Thank you for watching this episode with Tuna. We'll be back with Freddy probably next week. I actually gotta hit him up. Fuck, I'll probably have a haircut, maybe. Probably not. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week, I guess. Everybody, leave a nice little message for Tina. She took time out of her busy schedule to be with us today. Alright, everybody. Damn, I need a haircut.